Today, we have some exciting news for you about Samsung's upcoming Galaxy S24 Fan Edition. If you're a fan of Samsung's FE series, stick around because the first benchmark for the Galaxy S24 FE is here, and we've got all the juicy details. Back in April, we got wind of Samsung working on a new Fan Edition smartphone, the Galaxy S24 FE. Fast forward a few months, and it looks like Samsung has almost wrapped up the development of this eagerly anticipated device. How do we know this? Well, the Galaxy S24 FE has been spotted on Geekbench, and we've got some exciting specs to share with you. The Geekbench listing shows the model number SMS721B, which will be the international variant of the Galaxy S24 FE. According to the listing, the smartphone is powered by the Exynos 2400 SoC paired with 8 GB of RAM, and it will run on Android 14 right out of the box. Now, the Exynos 2400 chipset might not come as a surprise to many, as both the Galaxy S24 and Galaxy S24 Plus also feature the same chipset in all regions except the US. However, if you were hoping to see a Snapdragon chip inside the Galaxy S24 FE, I hate to break it to you, but you might be disappointed. The Exynos 2400 is. So what else can we expect from the Galaxy S24 FE? According to previous reports, the Galaxy S24 FE will sport the ISOCELL GN3 sensor for its primary camera. This is the same impressive sensor used in the Galaxy S23, S23 Plus, S24, and S24 Plus. Unfortunately, that's all the confirmed information we have about the Galaxy S24 FE at the moment. But let's dive into what these specs could mean for the overall performance and user experience. Starting with the Exynos 2400 SoC. This chipset is expected to deliver a significant boost in performance and efficiency, making it a solid choice for power users and gamers alike. Paired with 8 GB of RAM, multitasking should be a breeze, and running demanding apps and games should be smooth and lag-free. As for the camera, the ISOCELL GN3 sensor is known for its impressive image quality, offering excellent low-light performance and vibrant colors. This means the Galaxy S24 FE should be capable of capturing stunning photos and videos, rivaling even some of the higher-end models in Samsung's lineup. Now, you might be wondering about the launch date. Given the lack of extensive leaks and rumors, it's unlikely that Samsung will unveil the Galaxy S24 FE at the next Galaxy Unpacked event. Typically, we'd see a lot more information surface if a launch was imminent. But don't be discouraged. The fact that benchmarking has begun suggests that the official launch isn't too far off. Keep an eye out for more leaks and official announcements in the coming weeks and months. So what do you think about the Galaxy S24 FE so far? Are you excited about the Exynos 2400 chipset, or were you hoping for a Snapdragon variant? And how do you feel about the ISOCELL GN3 sensor? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. That's all for today's update on the Galaxy S24 FE. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. In just a few months' time, the iPhone 16 Pro Max will succeed the iPhone 15 Pro Max and take on the mantle as the best and most advanced iPhone out there. Although there's plenty of time until September and a lot can change, we seem to know a lot about the upcoming top iPhone model based on rumors and leaks. How is the iPhone 16 Pro Max shaping up against its predecessor? What's changing and what's staying the same? Let's see how the iPhone 16 Pro Max shapes up against the current best iPhone Apple has in its roster. First up, let's talk about design and size. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will inherit the same design language as the iPhone 15 Pro Max, employing the same titanium frame with a completely flat screen. The major difference between the iPhone 16 Pro Max and the iPhone 15 Pro Max will be size. The upcoming iPhone screen will grow to 6.9 inches across, a significant bump over the iPhone 15 Pro Max's 6.7-inch display. To achieve this, they're likely shrinking the bezels down even further and making the phone itself slightly larger overall. As per the rumors, the iPhone 16 Pro Max will measure 163mm in height and 77.58mm in width versus 159.9mm and 76.7mm for the iPhone 15 Pro Max, respectively. A small but notable change, all things considered. The iPhone 15 Pro Max debuted with an action button instead of a mute switch and a USB Type-C port at the bottom, so those two features will be carrying over to the newer model as well. However, the iPhone 16 series will be scoring another button, dubbed the Capture button. Colors-wise, the iPhone 15 Pro Max was available in 4 understated and titanium-inspired colors. We've heard that Apple might use another titanium processing technique that will make the iPhone 16 Pro Max glossier and also more capable of retaining colors. Moving on to display differences. As mentioned, the iPhone 16 Pro Max will come along with a significantly larger display, measuring at 6.9 inches across. Aside from the size, we don't clearly expect any other major changes. We're certainly getting a liquid Retina XDR display with an OLED panel delivering superb colors, contrast, and exceptional maximum brightness. The screen will support 120Hz ProMotion refresh rate, making scrolling through the interface and on-screen content way smoother. Now let's delve into performance and software. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will feature a second-generation 3nm chip, possibly dubbed Apple A18 Pro. As one can imagine, we expect that the Apple A18 Pro will have better performance than the Apple A17 Pro. Due to the heavily rumored focus on AI for both iOS and the iPhone 16 range, we expect that the iPhone 16 Pro Max will come with a much improved neural engine to take care of all the generative AI features. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will also be the first to debut iOS 18 with a focus on artificial intelligence features. The new iPhone 16 Pro Max will also support faster Wi-Fi 7 and a more power-efficient 5G modem, keeping you future-proofed on the connectivity front. Let's talk about the camera. As the iPhone 15 Pro Max delivers a host of important camera features, chief among which is the new 120mm telephoto lens, the iPhone 16 Pro Max could finally address one of the forgotten cameras that hasn't recently scored any significant overhauls, the ultra-wide. Analyst Ming-Chi Kuo believes that Apple will be introducing a 48-megapixel ultra-wide camera on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. When it comes to audio quality, iPhone Pro Max devices are always up there with the best, setting the benchmarks for all other manufacturers to measure up against. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will be no exception. The same generally applies to haptics too. iPhones are arguably the best devices when it comes to haptic feedback, giving us precise and accurate vibrations that are sufficiently strong yet not overpowering. Lastly, battery life and charging. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will reportedly feature a much larger 4,676 mAh battery compared to a 4,422 mAh battery in the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Charging-wise, we haven't heard anything about a potential charging speed increase, but we hope to see one on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So far, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is shaping up to be a logical improvement to the iPhone 15 Pro Max, delivering key upgrades in important areas like screen size, performance, AI, and battery life. Thus far, we haven't heard anything particular about a potential price increase, so it's safe to assume that the iPhone 16 Pro Max will start at $1,199 for the 256GB version. Of course, if there's an iPhone 15 Pro Max in your pocket, then you'll probably have few reasons to upgrade to the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Stay tuned for more updates on the iPhone 16 Pro Max as we get closer to its release date. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest tech news and reviews. Thanks for watching. Until next time.